So, hallo Leute und willkommen zum vierten Teil des Let's Plays zu Enderal. In der letzten Folge haben wir es ja schön geschafft, aus der einen Höhle rauszukommen und ja, hatten ein richtig schönes Bild zum Ende. Ich habe ab jetzt auch überhaupt gar keine Ahnung mehr, was jetzt passieren wird. Das heißt, ich gehe genauso blind in alles rein wie ihr. Sollte irgendwas sein, was wirklich doof ist für manche möglicherweise doof ist für manche Zuschauer, packe ich am Anfang des Videos mal so 5 Minuten Reden rein, damit ihr wisst, dass ihr diese Folge dann vielleicht nicht schauen solltet oder aufpassen solltet, wenn ihr die Folge schaut. Und ja, könnte jetzt auch bald vielleicht mal da schon wieder zu Ende sein. Könnte vielleicht. Ah, gut. Hier, so ein richtig schönes Bild. Haben wir sich rausgeschafft. Aber erstmal den Insekte fangen. Schauen wir mal hier runter. So, auf jeden Fall ist dort dann erstmal so ein kleines Camp. Schauen auf die Karte. Also ich glaube, in dem Spiel hier war es auch deaktiviert, dass man sammel Mana Fungi zur hasten um die Generation von Magika, also zum Mana zu beschleunigen. Okay. Harvest Pumpkin. Harvest Pumpkin. Eigentlich haben wir ja schon einen Mana Fungi, aber naja. Ich wollte es ja auch schon wieder entfernen. Können wir gleich mal schauen. Wir haben noch einen. Ich werfe den mal weg und sammeln den neu ein. Steht immer noch nicht. Schade. Ja. Und hier. So. Den kann ich jetzt theoretisch. Ja, bin gesättigt. Mana Fungi. Mana Fungi. Irgendwo noch einer? Da, Mana Fungi. So, noch was? Da. Okay. Gut. Gehen wir mal einfach mal hier runter den Weg lang. Schauen, wo wir jetzt hinkommen. Schöner Rauch. Und schon sind wir hier drin. Nehmen wir einfach mal mit. Noch kann man ja problemlos tragen. Vielleicht erstmal noch die brauche ich nicht und Fackel hatte ich ja. Fackel mache ich mal dahin. Mache ich das mal dahin und okay. So. Nehmen wir die Münzen hier ein bisschen mit. So. Und dann haben wir hier ja auch wieder ein Spellbook. Okay. Okay, ich kann jetzt entweder mir 9 Leben, 8 Mana oder 11 Stamina. Ich hatte am ehesten vorher mit Leben bisher, also nehme ich jetzt mal Leben. Ambrosia. Okay, ja. Ein altes Schwert, ist das vielleicht sogar besser als mein gutes Eisenschwert? Macht beides 4 Schaden, also demnach. Wahrscheinlich, ja, ist egal. Ich sollte besser nicht damit in Berührung kommen. Die faltet wirklich. Aber Pfeile. Ein Kleid. Oh. Ah, bin ich auf den Knochen gesprungen. Aber hier noch was. Gut. Kann ich mich ja mal. Gibt das gleiche raus, also. Sieht das wenigstens besser aus? Naja, geht. Muss nicht auf die Falle treten. Bringt um. Ist tödlich. Dort geht's zur Sonnenküste. Und wieder ein schöner Ladebildschirm. Ohne Bild. Aber dafür sehr schnell. Ein paar wilde Bären. Noch ein paar wilde Bären. Die Fisch noch. Ja. Gut. Nimm ich mal weg. Da hatten normale Kleidung. Oh. Ja, stirb du verdammter Hund. Okay. Hundefleisch. Dann gehen wir langsam runter. Ja. stirbst du Huhn. Okay. Federn, ich kann Federn essen. Ich glaube nicht, dass... Regen. Oh, so, habe ich mal wieder ein paar Hunde getötet, reichen das Fell vom Leib. Gleich aus den Knochen. Ja, ich bin Tierliebhaber. Dann war da ein Camp. Irgendwas. Ein bisschen Heu. Ja, nicht wirklich irgendwas. Okay, also ich kann nicht warten. Und die Krabben haben kein Fleisch drin. Oh Mann. So, wo bin ich jetzt? Ja. Ja, ich denke mal, mein erstes Ziel wird sein, da zu kommen, oder? Egal. Ich laufe einfach jetzt hin. Da ist eine Hütte. Nirnrot. Oder wie es hier heißt. Wienrot. Selbst das Nirnrot haben sie umbenannt. Die Drohnen haben sie drin. So die Wächtersteine und sowas.
Now would you look at that? I knew I'd seen someone scrambling in the mountains. What brings you here, my dame?
Ah, das ist eine lange Geschichte.
Findelires, apothecarius by my path. Pleased to meet you. And you are at Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. Where are you from? But wait, don't tell me. I know that accent. Nerim, isn't it?
There we go. Everything's locked up. At least for the night we should. Wait a second. Who's that?
Oh,
Just an adventurer on her way. No reason to worry.
No reason to worry? For heck's sake, Finn! How do you know that this girl isn't with the bandits? You said you'd call me if anyone showed
wir
up.
sind Banditen.
And now you're standing here, having a chat with her as if we were in the bathing house of Ark.
Lo and behold, we are still alive. Now, is there anything else, Carbos?
Ja, ihr seid noch am Leben.
I've
Weil
got
ihr
my
mich
eye
erst
on
nicht
you.
so an
Touch any of our stuff, and you'll regret it. Unbelievable.
May I present Carbos, as he lives and breathes. Sorry about that just now. That's just how he is. In
Oh,
any
it's okay.
case, if you don't need any more help, I'd suggest you move on. Follow the way east behind the dam house. It'll lead you to a village called Riverville. Ah, here, take
Riverville,
this.
okay.
Truth be told, you don't look so healthy. Your eyes... well, whatever.
Yeah, okay.
By the Black Guardian,
Yeah.
you really are an
Okay,
outlander,
okay.
aren't you? My path is... well, it's just me path. My role designated to me by Malthus. A kind of calling, if you will.
Aha, also ist da einfach irgendein Wanderer, der seinen eigenen Weg folgt. Oder was?
Not exactly. Malthus designates our place in society. Generally the same one our fathers and forefathers occupied. I walk the path of the erudites. And there's also the manufacturers, the sublimes, and, of course, the pathless. Within these roles, we are free to choose a profession, but certain vocations that are available to an erudite are not permitted to a manufacturer, which is one path below. However, below does not mean that it is in any way inferior. Everyone on Enderal does what they do best, and who would know better than the gods what exactly that is?
Okay.
Men or women who have never received the path consecration, or those who have broken their path. Brigands, glimmer dust smugglers, murderers, well, you know.
Ah, okay. Ein interessanter
I
Gedanke.
didn't come up with it.
Okay. Was ist denn für
There's
Namen?
something peculiar about you. I don't know how else to say it. I would examine you myself, but we don't have the right equipment with us. So if I were you, I'd ask a priest in Riverville to have a look at you.
Okay,
Who
machen
knows?
wir doch.
Maybe you caught something in that temple. Don't
Okay,
mention it. I wish you
Oh.
a quick recovery and safe roads. Walk blessed. Carbos, do we need this still tomorrow? Or can I clean all the
Okay,
tools?
Irgendwie
Wait,
sind
it's
20
been-
Minuten
I'm
Folgen
playing.
sehr kurz.
Don't bother me.
I guess
Ja,
that
glaub
means
ich ja.
no.
Man kommt irgendwie zu nichts. What? Also, gehen wir mal
By
von
the
dem.
righteous path? What happened to you? You look as if you've met the Black Guardian himself. Fever? Well,
Fever.
there could be many causes. Wait a moment. I think I still have some grunt root. That should be enough to ease your pain, at least for now. Take a seat at the fire. The warmth might help you.
Oh, so now we're brewing
Dann setzen wir
potions
uns
for
mal noch.
complete strangers.
Well, if the strangers are about to die of fever, then yes. There was that oath we swore once, remember? To help the afflicted, to...
Whatever.
Thank you. Gruntroods, Gruntroods. Ah, here we go.
Wie fühlt man sich unwohl dabei? Auch ein kleines bisschen.
So, let's see. Sheer cup, some water. Ha! Done. I can't make any promises, but
Finn, the still.
explosion. Ha ha! Do something, damn it! Do something! Oh, no!
Was ist denn jetzt los? Was ist los?
Oh, sod it.
Do I really have to watch every step you take? That was a fucking close call.
Hey, I'm sorry, all right. We'll pick up a new one in Ark.
Yeah, and you're paying for it. Here I thought this bloody day couldn't get any worse.
This day isn't getting any better. Here, drink this. It'll help you.
Ist gerade der Alchemietisch da explodiert?
See, you already look a lot better. Still, you should let a priest take a look at that fever as soon as possible. The grunt root potion will wane in a few days. What? You mean the still? Bad quality and too much heat, I'd wager. But, whatever will be, will be. Explosion? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Finn Dalaris died in 8234. Cause of death, exploding still.
Ha ha. Look,
Okay.
I really don't know what you're talking about. Maybe...
Wait a second. What was that?
Okay. Irgendwie.
I could have sworn I saw something moving over there. Oh shit!
What the? Carbos!
They've hit me, Finn. Those bastards. They've hit me.
Carbos,
Oh my
hey!
God.
Do something, damn it! Do something!
Da! Was ist da gerade passiert? Was ist da gerade passiert? Das ist doch...
Now would you look at that? Our mysterious survivor has awoken. Jaspar Matumiel Delveric. Jaspar for short. And you, my friend, are in my very own campsite. And before you ask, yes, the bandits killed both of the apothecary. The only reason you're still alive is that the impact of the explosion threw you right into a thicket. Luckily enough, most of your injuries are only superficial, and I've already taken care of them. Your fever, though, is an entirely different story.
Also ich werde erstochen, von einem Schiff runtergeschmissen, aber wenn ich an den großen Typen gefesselt bin, überlebe. Und jetzt überlebe ich die Explosion. Durch Glück erneut. Irgendwie hat man Zufall Glück in dem Spiel. Woher weißt du das
Suffice it
denn?
to say I was on the perimeter. And no, I didn't help for two reasons. One, I was outnumbered like crazy. And two, I'm in a happy relationship with my entrails. I wish I had a more heroic answer for you, but I don't. Sorry. Yep, quite a lot actually. You're suffering from first-degree Arcanist's fever. I'm quite surprised that the old apothecarius didn't see that, to be honest. You're suddenly capable of doing things you previously knew only from the bard songs, right? And you're feeling unusually strong and dizzy at the same time? While drinking herbal potions leaves a, well, kind of a bitter feeling in your head. Yep.
Ich habe noch keine
your
Magie
magical
verwendet, aber ich
talent
kann
has
Magie
broken
verwenden.
free inside you.
Okay.
I don't have any myself, but I've worked together with enough arcanists to know the signs. Simply put, what's happening is that your body can't cope with the magic. This isn't much of a problem at first, but if you don't do anything about it within the next couple of months, you'll find yourself running through the heartland naked, throwing fireballs at everything that moves. You'll lose your mind, to speak plain and all.
Okay, das ist keine schöne Idee, was man später mal irgendwann machen könnte. Davon abgesehen, dass Feuerbälle sehr gefährlich sind.
Yes, of course. Though someone who's magically gifted will always react differently to certain situations than someone who isn't. As I said, some herbs will always worsen your fever, as will magically contaminated areas.
So,
Among other things, yes. Just as being magically gifted can make a person powerful, it can also make them sensitive and prone to certain conditions. Just don't overdo it sleeping in ruins or in the wilderness. Instead, set up a camp somewhere. Plus, as you've already said yourself, don't overdo it with potions.
okay, also ich soll nicht zu viele Tränke tragen. Okay. Ah, man. Erfahrung sammeln.
What? No, that won't help you in the long run. What you need is ambrosia, a special mixture of herbs that can remedy the fever without any side effects. Every good alchemist has that in stock, but it'll cost you.
Okay.
Visions?
Das. Okay, yeah, okay.
No. Well, none that I know of. The only visions I ever had were those that come along with a good pipe of peaceweed.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Someone has to take care of your fever. And as it happens, I know someone who could. But in return, I want you to tell me everything. How did you get here? What did you do in that temple? And what exactly did you see in those visions? I can't put my finger on it, but there's something strange about you. And that makes me curious. So, healing for information. What do you say? Then shoot.
Okay, dann erzähl
I'm
mir.
eager to listen.
Okay, jetzt haben wir den Ewigkeit erzählt.
I understand. My condolences for your loss. So that means you somehow survived this execution. And before you got washed ashore, you had this, what, this dream? In which you saw burnt bodies and a blinding light.
Ja, stimmt so ungefähr.
I hope so.
Ja,
So your
okay.
magical outburst didn't happen slowly as it usually does, but all of a sudden after this near-death experience. And with it came these visions. Interesting. I guess you know how absurd all this must sound, but somehow I believe you. Heck knows why, but I do. So,
Okay,
that means I'll introduce you to my employer. If anyone can help you, it's him.
Okay.
There is, however, one thing with which I could use a hand. The sooner we get that done, the sooner we can start our journey to Ark.
Okay.
Ark? The capital of this country?
Ah.
Walls high as towers of iron-hard stone, rest alone in the mountains in granite enthroned, never decaying, the ages surveying, guarded by the Lord, and blah, 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 and so on and so forth. If you plan on staying in this land, sooner or later you'll see it with your own eyes.
Ja, werden wir bestimmt irgendwann sehen.
Well, aren't you curious? I like that. I work for the Holy Order.
Okay. Und was der Heilige Orden da? Ah.
Yes, but as you might know, this is the realm of Malphus, the guardian of the Lightborn. And here, the Order basically reigns for him. It's both the spiritual and judicial center of this country, so believe me, you'll see for yourself soon enough.
Okay, also, aha. Dann helfe ich ihm mal.
There are some things that need some explanation before we can get started, however. Where should I start?
Wie wär's mit
I take
dem
it you've
Wichtigsten?
noticed that in the past 2.5 years, this world has fallen into political chaos, right? Civil wars, usurpers everywhere, you name it.
Ja,
and even though
bestimmt.
Enderal isn't directly affected by these wars going on everywhere, there are strange things happening here too. Take the Woods-Ears, for example. There have been an unusual number of reports of wanderers being attacked by them in the open, which has never happened before. And the same goes for the Lost Ones, the living dead. Until 2 years ago, they were a rather rare magical phenomenon. But now every other corpse not properly cremated starts walking again as if it were the most natural thing to do. The strangest thing, however, is what they call the Red Madness.
Okay,
Yeah, the rumors. I've heard them too. And I could indeed imagine that they're true. And that there's a connection, yes. As I said, maybe. If you ask me, the Lightborn were never more than false gods anyway.
Oh, okay. Damit ist der ganze Prolog schon mal auch in der Spielgeschichte zu finden. Aha.
Please, don't take me as an example. I've seen that a long life is only one of the things powerful magic can achieve. And this whole false deity theory isn't that new, after all. And seriously, let's say the Lightborn really are as mighty and omnipresent as the revelations say they are. Wouldn't they have the power to magically smite me here and now for my insolence? The
Bestimmt,
Lightborn were
aber
just powerful kings. No more, no less. But that's just how I see it. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Okay, ich warte immer auf eine Bestrafung.
I think we'll get along just fine. But we're digressing.
Okay, der war witzig.
Yeah. It's some kind of mental illness that makes people lose their minds. Just a couple of weeks ago, for instance, there was a smith in Ark who slaughtered his entire family. He was drunk, but that doesn't explain why he screamed things like, "Fear the light," while he was doing it. Or a young noblewoman who killed herself by setting her family estate on fire for no apparent reason. Now, you might say that these kinds of things happen, but by now there have been more than a dozen of them. That and the fact that the possessed's eyes glow red shortly before and during their deed has made people call it the Red Madness. And just 3 days ago it happened again. Only this time it was a magister from within the Holy Order itself. Right, you're not from here. A magister is a kind of sage from the Holy Order who teaches the young novices who are aspiring to become keepers or arcanists. Yarrow was his name, a man who had more than 60 winners on his back.
Okay, ja. Was hat er gemacht?
He killed 15 novices and himself. According to the only eyewitness to survive, he entered the teaching room as usual to give a lecture on alchemy. But instead, he gave a strange speech in which he explained that humanity is corrupt, void, as he put it. And his eyes started glowing, he locked the door, and, well, he tore himself apart with a magical explosion. You can imagine the kind of uproar that caused.
Scheiße. Ja. Okay.
And unnecessary. Completely unnecessary.
Ja. Du arbeitest.
Well, I'm not exactly one for vows and austerity, so no, I'm no keeper. I guess you could say my specialty is recovering things that have been lost. Treasures, tomes, memories, and the like. And the Order hired me to do exactly that. They want to know how a highly intelligent man like Yarrow could fall victim to the Red Madness. And also if there's a discernible pattern to how this malady, or whatever it is, chooses its victims.
Okay.
True, but that's irrelevant. Yarrow grew up in a small village named Riverville, which isn't far from here. And according to some of the other wardens, he visited this area quite often after his partner's death. So it's quite possible we could find some clues around here. Shards of his past, if you like. I've already searched most of the area, but a second pair of eyes wouldn't hurt. What do you think?
Ja, habe ja sowieso keine andere Möglichkeit.
Well, for starters, I need you to travel to Riverville and talk to an old man named Alfred. He was a childhood friend of Yarrow's, and he might be able to tell us something worthwhile. Secondly, a boy from the village told me that he saw Yarrow throw something into the water near a cliff to the east. Go there and see if you can find whatever it was he wanted to get rid of. I myself will have a look at the house Yarrow grew up in. Here, this is a map of the region. The blue dot over here is Yarrow's old house. And at the risk of sounding heartless, you should head back to the apothecary's camp. Maybe the bandits left behind some equipment. If there's nothing else, I'd say off we go. Let's shed some light on this Yarrow and his motivations. Meet me at his old house when you're ready. I'll be waiting there.
Gut, okay. Okay, also, da.
Huh?
geht's jetzt dem Camp, das die hatten. Hier war so ein Haus. Also wir gehen jetzt nochmal zu den Camp, schauen mal, ob da noch irgendwas liegt, das man mitnehmen kann. Und danach, oh, ist die Folge zu Ende. Also mal schauen. Okay. Oh, erstmal der hat Gold. Handschuhe. Langbogen und aber hier irgendwas? Nein. Da ist auf jeden Fall ein das ist ja grundlegend schon alles, was man hier einsammeln kann, oder? Ja, hier noch was? Nö. Ja. Dann würde ich jetzt grundlegend mal sagen, hier ist dann auch schon Schluss. Na, in der nächsten Folge schauen wir uns mal das Haus da an, ob da irgendwas drin ist, wenn wir reinkommen. Und ja, dann ist hier jetzt mal Schluss. Verabschiede ich mich von euch. Nicht treten. So, verabschiede ich mich von euch und ciao, bis zur nächsten Folge und sorry für die lange Folge. Ich wurde halt war die ganze Zeit nur am Reden. Ey. Ich hatte auch ein bisschen genervt, aber ja. Die Folge ist jetzt zu Ende und ich kann mich scheinbar jetzt auch wieder ein bisschen freier bewegen. Also die nächste Folge wird vielleicht ein bisschen interessanter wieder. Ciao!